Eyes are deteriorating too soon, yeah? Now you have some short range muscles and long range muscles in your eyes. The short range, of course, gets you to look at short, long at long. And by the age of 11, those muscles are set. Now, eye doctors are being very concerned today about children's eyesight because children are having overexposure to short range. That's in all the computers, Game Boys, television, things like that. They're having overexposure to short range and underexposure to long range.
Have you ever noticed that as evening falls, the world around you seems to lose its clarity? The words on the newspaper blur, the television seems a little dimmer, and even walking from a bright room into the hallway makes your eyes take longer to adjust. For many seniors, this quiet struggle becomes a daily companion, a reminder that our eyes, just like the rest of the body, need care and nourishment to stay strong. This isn't just a sign of aging, it's often a sign that the body, particularly the eyes, isn't repairing itself the way it once did. Every night as we drift into sleep, our body begins a quiet, powerful process of renewal. The cells repair, tissues rebuild, and energy stores are restored. Yet for many, something interrupts that natural healing rhythm. I've seen this pattern often while studying the body's self-healing systems, the same principles. It simply needs the right conditions to heal. And that includes giving it the proper fuel before rest, not in the form of a pill or an artificial supplement, but something nature itself provides. Tonight we're talking about one of those gifts of fruit, so common, so simple that most people overlook its power. But recent natural health research shows that when eaten before sleep, this fruit may help seniors repair and protect their eyes during the night. So if you've been noticing your vision dimming in the evenings, or if you often wake up with tired, dry, or strained eyes, stay with me. What you'll learn today might completely change the way you think about nighttime nutrition. Before we start, drop in the comments from where you are watching this video and what health topic you'd like to see in the next video. As a special thank you for joining us today, we're giving away 100 free copies of my best-selling book to subscribers. So, if you haven't already, make sure to hit that subscribe button and leave a comment about why you want to win my best-selling book. And he shows that probably in the 1950s, people were beginning to research sleep. And they first of all wired up rats to see how they sleep, and they found that rats did 90-minute cycles through the night. And some cycles, the eyes were moving rapidly. They're asleep, but the eyes are moving rapidly. And what the electrodes showed is that when the eyes were moving rapidly, the brain was very active. And then there were times when the eyes were still, and then the brain was relatively still. So they called the rapid time rapid eye movement, and the slow time non-rapid eye movement. So let's have a look at what they found happens. So in non-rapid eye movement time, there's a courier system. Why seniors lose eye strength at night. Let's start by understanding what really happens when our eyes begin to weaken after sunset. For decades, most people have believed this is an unavoidable part of aging. But the truth is there's much more going on beneath the surface. Our eyes are one of the most energy-demanding organs in the body. The retina, that thin layer of tissue at the back of the eye, responsible for converting light into images, consumes more oxygen per gram than almost any other tissue in the body. Even when you're resting, your eyes are busy maintaining the delicate balance of cells that allow you to see clearly. But as we age, circulation to these tissues starts to slow. Tiny capillaries that once carried nutrients and oxygen freely begin to narrow. At the same time, oxidative stress, the damage caused by unstable molecules called free radicals, builds up. Over the years, this combination quietly wears down the eye's repair mechanisms. This is why so many seniors experience symptoms like poor night vision, sensitivity to glare, or needing more light to read. It's not just old age, it's the body signaling that the eyes aren't receiving the nutrients and antioxidants they need to recover from daily strain. And here's something fascinating. The process of visual repair actually happens most actively while we sleep. During rest, the body redirects blood flow toward internal maintenance, rebuilding cells, removing toxins, and replenishing enzymes that were depleted during the day. So if your diet before bed doesn't provide the right kind of nourishment, particularly antioxidants and vitamins that target the eyes that night repair process, simply doesn't happen as it should. The result? You wake up with tired eyes, and over time, your vision begins to dull. That's our first shift of 90 minutes. So in that time, non-rapid eye movement, it takes up 80% of the activity, whereas rapid eye movement, it's fairly dormant at that time, only taking 20%. From 10:30 to 12, midnight, 60% rapid eye movement and 40%, 60% non-rapid, 40% rapid. So the next shift is 12 midnight to 1:30. What happens inside the eye? During sleep, when you close your eyes at night, a quiet miracle begins. Inside those tiny, delicate structures, microscopic cells start cleaning up the debris left behind from a full day of exposure to light, screen use, and environmental toxins. Photoreceptor cells in the retina, the rods and cones responsible for detecting light and color, work tirelessly while you're awake. They absorb countless photons of light, triggering tiny chemical reactions that allow you to see the world in vivid color and detail. But this process generates oxidative waste, tiny byproducts that must be cleared out to prevent damage. During deep sleep, a system known as the retinal detox cycle kicks in. Specialized support cells called retinal pigment epithelium cells remove the damaged proteins and replenish the photoreceptors. Think of it as a night shift cleaning crew for your eyes. But here's the problem. If your bloodstream lacks the nutrients required for that repair process, the cleanup can't happen efficiently. It's like trying to rebuild a wall without enough bricks. Certain vitamins and compounds such as vitamin A, lutein, zeaxanthin, and anthocyanins are essential for this nighttime restoration. These natural pigments not only repair light-induced damage, but also strengthen the macula, the area responsible for sharp central vision. Without them, the night crew inside your eyes is left undersupplied and overworked. This is where the secret fruit we'll soon talk about comes in, because it contains precisely those compounds in a form your body can easily absorb during rest. But before we get there, let's look at the often overlooked link between sleep quality and eye repair. The forgotten power of nighttime nutrition. Most people think of nutrition as something that affects them only during the day, what we eat for breakfast or lunch, how much water we drink, or which supplements we take in the morning. But what we eat before sleep can have a profound effect on how our body repairs itself overnight. You see, the body follows a rhythm, a biological clock known as the circadian cycle. During daylight hours, energy is spent on activity, digestion, and alertness. But as night falls, the body shifts its focus inward. It prioritizes restoration, repairing tissues, balancing hormones, and detoxifying cells. The eyes are no exception. In fact, their repair peaks between 10 p.m. and 2 a.m. That's when melatonin levels rise, improving blood flow to ocular tissues and activating antioxidant enzymes that protect against light damage. But this process needs fuel, and not just any fuel. A fruit rich in specific phytonutrients can deliver antioxidants and eye protective compounds right before this repair window begins. These nutrients circulate through the bloodstream, reaching the retina precisely when it's most active in self-repair. That's why traditional wisdom often encouraged people to eat light, natural foods before bed, things that nourish rather than burden the body. Heavy or sugary meals interfere with this process, diverting energy toward digestion instead of healing. Now, let's uncover the fruit that science and centuries of natural healing knowledge have quietly praised for its ability to protect and restore the eyes, especially when eaten before rest. The secret fruit that helps eye repair. It may surprise you that this fruit isn't exotic, rare, or expensive. In fact, it's often sitting right in your local market, overlooked among more fashionable choices. The fruit is the blueberry, nature's tiny powerhouse of eye nutrition. Blueberries are rich in anthocyanins, a group of natural plant compounds that give them their deep blue color. These pigments are not just for show, they're powerful antioxidants that strengthen the capillaries in the eyes, improve circulation, and protect delicate retinal tissues from oxidative damage. During World War II, British pilots reportedly consumed blueberry jam before night flights, claiming it helped sharpen their vision in low light. While the science of that story has evolved, modern studies confirm that anthocyanins in blueberries enhance rhodopsin regeneration, the pigment in our eyes that allows us to see in dim light. When consumed before sleep, these compounds circulate through the bloodstream during the body's most active repair phase. They support the retina, reduce inflammation, and promote detoxification of damaged proteins that can cloud vision over time. But there's something even more interesting. Blueberries don't just repair, they protect. They help shield the eyes from oxidative stress caused by blue light exposure from screens and UV radiation from sunlight. So if you spend time on your phone, tablet, or television before bed, even just reading the evening news, that handful of blueberries could be one of the simplest yet most powerful ways to give your eyes what they need to recover. How this fruit works in the body. When you eat blueberries before sleep, something remarkable happens, a quiet, natural chain reaction that supports both your digestion and your eyes. Within an hour, the body begins breaking down the fruit's natural sugars, fibers, and antioxidants. Unlike processed snacks or heavy desserts, blueberries don't spike your blood sugar dramatically. Their fiber content slows absorption, allowing their nutrients to be released gradually into your bloodstream. As you drift into sleep, anthocyanins, those deep blue plant pigments, start circulating through your capillaries. They reach the smallest blood vessels in the retina, where they reduce inflammation, strengthen the vessel walls, and encourage oxygen flow. This helps prevent one of the most common age-related issues, reduced circulation to the eye. But that's not all. Blueberries also contain vitamin C, vitamin K, and manganese nutrients essential for collagen production. The collagen in your eyes keeps the tissues strong and elastic. As we age, collagen weakens, leading to sagging, dryness, or even floaters. By supporting collagen synthesis, blueberries help your eyes maintain their structure and clarity. The antioxidant compounds in blueberries also have a unique ability to cross the blood-retinal barrier. This means they can reach the very cells responsible for converting light into vision. There, they neutralize free radicals, the unstable molecules that gradually damage cell membranes and DNA. It's like sending a team of gentle healers to every corner of your vision field, sweeping away microscopic debris and refreshing tired cells. What's especially beautiful about this process is that it happens while you rest. You don't have to do anything, no complicated routines, no expensive products. You simply eat the right fruit at the right time and your body takes care of the rest. But timing, as with all natural healing, is key. Let's explore how to eat this fruit the right way for maximum nighttime repair. How to eat it the right way? timing, quantity and tips. To make the most of this simple remedy, it's important to understand how and when to eat blueberries so your body can fully benefit. The ideal time is about 1 hour before bed. This allows your digestive system to start processing the fruit while your body transitions into rest mode. The nutrients then become available in your bloodstream right as your eyes begin their nighttime repair cycle. You don't need a large amount. Half a cup of fresh or frozen blueberries is enough. If you prefer, you can blend them into a small smoothie with water or a spoon of plain yogurt. Avoid adding sugar or heavy dairy, as these can interfere with the digestion and the body's natural detoxification during sleep. If fresh blueberries are not available, dried or frozen ones can still provide benefits, though the fresher the better. Just make sure they're free from added sugars or preservatives. The body thrives on consistency. This isn't about a single magical night, it's about supporting your body's rhythm over time. Eating this fruit before sleep regularly allows your system to adapt and strengthen naturally. And of course, always consult your doctor before adding any new fruit or supplement to your daily routine, especially if you're on medication or managing a health condition such as diabetes or blood pressure. While blueberries are generally safe, natural doesn't always mean harmless. Every body is unique. Try this simple habit for a few weeks and you may start noticing subtle but meaningful changes. Your eyes feel less dry in the mornings, your vision clearer at dusk, and your energy steadier throughout the day. Now let's take a closer look at other supporting habits that work beautifully alongside this fruit to enhance your eye repair at night. The science behind the fruit's power. Stories like Mrs. Hale's are inspiring, but they also invite a deeper question. Why do fruits like blueberries have such profound effects on the eyes? Let's look closer at what modern nutritional science has uncovered. Blueberries belong to a family of fruits known as flavonoid-rich berries. Flavonoids are natural compounds that act like shields inside your body. They protect cells from oxidative stress, that invisible process that slowly wears down your tissues over time. Within the eye, oxidative stress is a key factor behind age-related macular degeneration, AMD, and cataracts, two of the most common causes of vision loss among seniors. When you eat blueberries, these flavonoids, especially anthocyanins, travel through your bloodstream and accumulate in the retina. They act as scavengers, neutralizing the harmful molecules that light exposure creates. They also stimulate the production of protective enzymes inside your eye cells. Essentially, they teach your eyes to defend themselves better. Modern studies have shown that anthocyanins improve capillary stability and enhance microcirculation, especially in the fine vessels of the retina. This means the tissues receive more oxygen and nutrients, while waste products are cleared more efficiently. That's exactly what the body needs during its nighttime repair phase. And so I do use reading glasses for fine print, but my strength of my glasses has not changed for 30 years. And I believe it's because, yes, all of this, and in his book, Better Eyesight Without Glasses, Dr. William Bates, he shows how you can strengthen your eyes. And the last chapter has a summary, and basically he puts these laws of health there, because your eyes need hydration, your eyes need nourishment, your eyes need to sleep, your eyes need sunshine. So basically all of that. But what I love about this rebounding exercise is how it strengthens your short and your long range muscles in your eyes. So remember that glasses do weaken your eyes, so as much as possible don't wear your glasses. Obviously there might be times that, yeah, everyone's taking their glasses off. Obviously there might be times when you will need them, but as much as possible. Because I've spoken to some people and they've said, well, I need them for reading. I said, but you don't need them for anything else, so don't wear them for anything else.
because what you will find is that your eyes will adjust. It's like your eyes go back into the easy chair. Oh, this is good, we don't have to do much work anymore. But your eyes are made up of these long and short range muscles, so you can work those muscles. I did mention the book Better Eyesight Without Glasses by Dr. William Bates, and that's a really good book to read to strengthen eyesight.
The hidden link between gut health and eye health, and it might surprise you, but the eyes and the gut are more connected than most people realize. The body operates as a network, not as separate parts. What affects your digestion often affects your brain, skin, and even your eyes. Inside your gut live trillions of beneficial bacteria, your gut microbiome. These microbes influence your immune system, inflammation levels, and how well you absorb nutrients. When your gut is healthy, vitamins like A, E, and K, all crucial for vision, are better absorbed and delivered to the tissues that need them most. Now here's the interesting part. Blueberries are natural prebiotics. That means they feed the good bacteria in your gut. When you eat them before sleep, these bacteria begin breaking down the fruit's fibers and polyphenols during the night, producing short-chain fatty acids that calm inflammation throughout your body, including your eyes. So by nurturing your gut at night, you're indirectly protecting your vision too. This is another reason why processed late-night snacks or heavy meals can do harm. They disrupt this balance, promoting inflammation that eventually reaches even the smallest capillaries behind your eyes. This connection between the gut and the eyes is something that natural healers like I emphasized for years. The body is an interconnected system. You can't just fix one part in isolation. You must support the whole. Blueberries do exactly that, quietly, gently, holistically. When nature works with your body, not against it. One of the greatest mistakes of modern health is believing that healing comes from something outside of us, a pill, a laser, a surgery. Yet the truth is the most powerful healing begins within. The body was designed to repair itself as long as we give it what it needs and remove what blocks it. Nature doesn't rush. It heals in rhythms, sunrise and sunset, waking and resting, cleansing and repairing. Every cell in your body follows this natural intelligence. And when you align your habits with it, your healing accelerates without force or struggle. When seniors begin to eat in rhythm with their body's cycles, lighter meals at night, nutrient-rich fruits like blueberries before bed, and deep restful sleep, they often experience improvements beyond what they expected. Not only clearer vision, but better skin tone, steadier energy, and calmer moods. That's because antioxidants don't choose where to work. They circulate everywhere, healing where healing is needed most. This is the gentle power of natural living. It's not about perfection, it's about consistency. A single bowl of blueberries won't transform your eyes overnight, but daily nourishment creates quiet miracles that compound over time. Other fruits and foods that support nighttime eye repair. While blueberries are the star of this discussion, they are not the only allies in your natural eye care journey. Nature offers an entire palette of vision, supporting foods that can work together harmoniously. Blackberries, bilberries, and cherries share similar anthocyanin compounds. They complement blueberries and provide variety for your taste and nutrition. Kiwi fruit is rich in vitamin C and lutein, both vital for the macula, the small central part of the retina responsible for detailed vision. Papaya and mangoes, abundant in beta-carotene, help prevent dry eyes and maintain the integrity of the cornea. Nuts and seeds like almonds, sunflower seeds, and walnuts provide vitamin E and omega-3 fatty acids that lubricate and protect eye membranes. And green leafy vegetables such as spinach and kale contain lutein and zeaxanthin, which work alongside anthocyanins to filter harmful blue light. When these foods are eaten regularly, especially in the evening when the body prepares for restoration, they support not only the eyes but the entire system of circulation and detoxification. But remember, balance is key. Overeating late at night can hinder digestion and disrupt the repair cycle. Small, mindful portions like half a cup of blueberries or a few slices of fruit are enough to activate the body's healing response without burdening it. What science says about vision, recovery and sleep. In recent years, studies have increasingly confirmed something that natural healers have known for generations. Sleep quality is directly tied to visual health. When your sleep is deep and uninterrupted, the eyes receive improved oxygenation and reduced intraocular pressure. The cells responsible for maintaining the tear film and repairing the cornea regenerate more effectively. On the other hand, chronic sleep deprivation increases inflammation markers and raises the risk of conditions like glaucoma and dry eye syndrome. Blueberries naturally support this process because they don't just nourish the eyes, they also promote better sleep. Their antioxidants help calm the nervous system, while their small dose of natural sugar supports serotonin balance, which later converts to melatonin, the sleep hormone. This creates a smooth transition into restful sleep, amplifying your body's healing process. So when you combine this fruit with a peaceful bedtime routine, dim lights, gentle breathing, and gratitude for the day, you create an environment where your body feels safe to heal. And the truth is, healing only happens in rest, never in stress. How to build a nightly routine that heals. To create an evening routine that truly supports your eye health and overall well-being, keep it simple and soothing. About an hour before bed, dim your lights. Avoid bright screens that emit blue light, as they can suppress melatonin and interfere with the body's healing cycle. Instead, listen to soft music, stretch gently, or read under a warm, dim light. Then enjoy your half cup of fresh or frozen blueberries. Sip a small glass of warm water or herbal tea afterward. Chamomile, fennel, or mint all pair beautifully with this routine and relax the digestive system. As you lie down, remind yourself that this is your body's time to restore. You are not simply sleeping, you are participating in your own healing. Thank you for being here, for caring about your health, and for trusting in nature's wisdom. If this video helped you understand how to do that, please give it a thumbs up. It truly helps others find this important information. And if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell. Thanks for watching, and as always, stay informed, stay healthy.